I'm gonna close the hallway door and I'm gonna hit play before. Hopefully, it's gonna be a quick run. No, hi. I forgot you were here. You wanna leave? You don't have much. I'm ready for a fight. Listen, if you wanna, you gotta. Is it? No, you wanna go. Okay. No, where? Where you got? Fucking hell, cat. Not this cat. The other cat. The one that goes meow. Jesus. Okay, we're back. What is back? I don't know. But I'm forward. Music was a lot calmer than I expected when I just came back from yelling at a cat. So, hi, welcome back. Let's go. It hasn't been too long since the last recording, guys. It's been closer to a week than a month. So, you know, improving. We're improving. Which one did I say even? I think it was this one, right? Because they asked a fucking question that I don't want to have to answer. Alrighty. What are you smiling about? I don't know. Uh-oh. I can already tell my throat is going to... God damn it. I had dinner recently and then, you know, salty and my throat feels weird. Anyway. And then I had 3 glasses of water. Anyway. What are you smiling about? Yesterday's date with Violet, things are going well. I think yesterday's date with Violet is the obvious one. Just because things are going well is a bit of like a I'm just gonna say this. Whoopsies. It just feels like things are going my way lately. Yesterday's date with Violet still has me feeling as giddy as a little kid. I want to make sure things are recording. Give me a hot second, just paranoid about things, because I started this so quickly and it's like, things are going too smoothly. Anyway. It's almost like there's perks to being on a killer dating show. Well, don't get too comfortable. You've still got a few days left, and then it's back to the regular. I'm looking forward to that. I bet. Sooner than later, you cost too much. Yeah, just too much. Anyway, the $1 million question. Who's today's lucky girl? Flashback? That'd be a flashback. Because yeah, that's how these things work nowadays. So tomorrow, it's gonna be either Tara or Ali. Probably best if we go with Tara. But doesn't Tara need time to crack the code? Fuck. Nah, I already finished making the code breaker. He's trying every password as we speak. Surely they're not going to, you know, use the computer and then notice that there's something trying to get in, maybe. Hopefully it's like super inconspicuous and is also a keylogger, so when they type in the actual password. But then they wouldn't be able to if that's how I don't know how hacking works. All I know is people typing really fast and saying, I'm in and all that. Anyway, no guarantee it will finish before we're both done on our dates, but it's worth a shot. Thank you, Tara. Don't worry about it. Besides, I think it's better if we save your date for last. Why's that? I don't know. You're some super spy from some super secret organization. You definitely got bigger heist potential than I do. I don't know about that, but sounds good to me. I'll use the time to prepare some contingency plans. I've completely lost Ali's voice, I'm sorry. Scarlet, Yui, Violet? Sure, I'm gonna need you guys for this. I'm happy to provide assistance. Okay, hopefully I don't have to speak as Violet today, my throat's not good enough. You bet. I'll help wherever I can. Sweet, alright, right, Scroodle. What's up? I didn't just build a codebreaker, I built a game that works with it too. What do you mean? She handed me a console. I just whipped it up real quick. It looks like a code-breaking game, but really, it works directly with the computer we found. If you get the password right in this game, we'll have access to the computer. Makes sense? Amazing! I can't believe you whipped up something so fast. It wasn't hard. But I... Anyway, it was just a big middle finger to my mom, who thought all my screen time was a waste of time. Oof, sorry for the awkward pause, my brain just decided to be awkward. Anyway, I figure we can play this game here and there during our date, try whatever passwords come to mind. Obviously not for the whole date, because ratings and all, but as much as we can. Okay. Sounds good to me, Tara. I'm a genius, Biscriddle. She cackled maniacally. Maniacally. Maniacally? Maniacally. Monocle. You are... I'd like to spend time today with Tara. Is that so? Well, we'll make it happen. Try not to spend all the time playing games though, believe it or not, and that isn't what the viewers want in a primetime slot. No promises, but I'll try my best. It ain't much, but I'll take that. Right now, due to my weird work circumstances there's no explanation to it, it just feels funkier than normal. Cat's probably benefiting from the most, it seems. Sorry Cat, that's pretty much the plan. Hey Biscriddle, you up to play some games? I'd love to, but Cat wants us to do some other... Games is sweet. Oof, tongue got in the way. There's no stopping Tara when she puts her mind to something. We started playing together in the games room while making pleasant conversation. Oh my. This date really went forward fast. Normal enough to seem like a regular conversation, cryptic enough to disguise what we were trying to do. Even if Tara and I never went on crazy adventures like I did with Allie, it didn't make moments like with her any less special. If I forget if I forget that we're trying to hack into some confidential database, this really is like a fun day at home with your partner. How about Tara's the best? Oh god, it's a cat. Are you turning it to cat? Oh no. It's worth a shot? Nope, doesn't work. The nerve of them. Tara rules? That's a miss. Was the T capitalized? Maybe you had 0123 at the end of it. Thank goodness we have the codebreaker running in the background. Time to switch gears. Let's give Cat some footage to work with and keep us alive. Good God, Biscriddle, why the sun? Oh my god. Go on without me. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Some way or another, we always end up back inside the mansion, huh? And there's nothing wrong with that. I guess you're right. Up for a few more rounds of that game we just played? Sure! How about Damien Black Sucks? Nope, doesn't work. Cat Black Sucks? Wig? Not that either. How about Biscriddle? Jesus Christ, she's really turning into Cat. Oh, come on, now you're just guessing. Like I wasn't before. Well, I'll try it. Ding ding. Oh, interesting. The two of us looked at each other like deer in the headlights. What? We cheered as if our favorite team just won the sporting event. The sporting event, definitely. Wait a minute, why would the password be your name? That doesn't make any sense. This isn't cryptic. My guess is as good as yours. Maybe we'll find out tonight. I hope so. Well, I think I've had enough games for today. I never thought I'd hear you say that, Tara. Whoops. I'm full of surprises. We can spread the good news after. How about we try something new today? Something outside. Sounds like a plan to me, but you just killed the sun. Awesome, let's go. We ended up going back inside for a minute later, but the rest of the day with Tara was still a lot of fun. Alrighty, back here. And we're in. The password prompt closed with a satisfying ding ding. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. Why would there be a folder called homework? Well, that's definitely a porn folder name. Tara was about to open it until Allie intervened. What? Allie, you're no fun. Do you mind if I take a look? Never mind, Allie. Forget. Forget why we're here for a second, sure. Let's see. Allie started going through folders, databases, reports, anything that could be useful. At the same time, Tara started downloading all the files to her console. Doesn't look like there's anything here about why my name is the password. I'm the true mastermind. I'm delivering that as a joke, but it's genuinely a possibility. Cause, anyway. Well, I don't even know anymore. All the rest of us could do was give Allie and Tara the space they needed. Seems like it's only going to be up from here, team. I was worried for Ali, especially if we couldn't get into the computer. But it looks like we got it after all. It's too soon to say anything, but I do hope you're right. Let's not jinx it. So, what's the first thing you're going to do when we're out of here? I thought we weren't going to jinx it. I'm going to get straight back to helping people the way I know best. Nothing's changed in that regard. That's a lovely aspiration. I heard oof, oh god, my oof, that one, and the voice and the, what was it, fucking, I don't know, where he said it went to 7 different places. I felt that coming out in that moment, and flashbacks, and just scary. Do me a favour and make sure your inventions don't get used on yourself again, okay? I mean, it's not like I was trying to. I admire how you can be so sure. As excited as I am to leave this place, I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing after. That's totally okay, Violet. That's part of the fun of life, just figuring it out as you go. I suppose so. Violet looked at me and smiled. That's pretty much my plan at this point too. Oh, what are you two doing here? Guess who's back, bitch? What Tara wants to say is, we did it. I've got everything I need to help turn the tide of the war, and I know where my family is, and they're alive. I'd never seen Ali so happy. She jumped towards me and hugged me. Oh, there's a hug. That's fantastic! Oof. It's such a relief. I'm so happy for you, Ali. Good job, Tara. You cracked the code. Not all at once now. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. We didn't have to wait this long to leave, but you guys did it for me and my family. I can't ever thank you enough. She pulled out the master key from her back pocket and swirled it around her right hand. You guys ready to get out of here? Actually, I was thinking of staying here for the rest of my life. Not having internet is the best thing ever. I couldn't agree more. Let's get out of here. After you, Ali. Guys, is this happening? Ooh, look at that. Don't mind me just breaking the mood for a moment. We followed Ali out of the mansion, through the forest, and to the hangar. Whoa, I did not see this. Granted, I don't go outside. I don't blame you, it's pretty out of the way. Not that we have to worry about it now. Ali pulled out the master key and swirled it around her right hand again. Fucking hell, Ali, get new tricks. She walked to the door. Oh, fuck! She walked to the door and put the key into its lock. She tried to turn it, but it didn't work. She tried a few more times, but the lock refused to budge. I wanted to listen to the song more. I don't understand. I've seen Kat use this key everywhere, including here. They must have changed the locks. Does this mean we're stuck here? I don't... It was rare that Ali tripped over her words. It hurt to see her so defeated. I don't know. An uncomfortable silence fell over us. Am I going to die here? Are all of us? No, we are not out of this just yet. I refuse to give up again. But we can't get into the hangar. There's no way to break in without triggering the alarms. For now, yes, but getting in later is a different story. If I remember correctly, whenever you went on a third date with Piscrutu, you would fly in a plane together. Well, I am assuming the plane was just you two. It's just like you try something crazy and drag Piscrutu. It's just like you to try something crazy. Anyway, I can't refuse that. That was definitely us. How we never died on those plane rides, I'll never know. That means the staff don't mind if you take the plane during the date, which means you should be able to ask for the key temporarily. We'd still be able to get the plane, it'd just have to be during tomorrow's date. There'd be way more stuff around than usual, but we'd still have a chance. Exactly! The rest of us can be relatively close by, perhaps at the beach to avoid suspicion. Then, when you get the plane, we run over, you pick us up, and we're out of here. This could work. It's better than how my plans turned out anyway. I was worried for a second there, but it was for nothing. We've got this. We'd be in a tight spot without you. It is a team effort. Without each of us here, we would be stuck here with no chance of escape, I'm sure. Speak for yourself. I'm sure I could get out here on my own. You would shut down the second you reach the beach, Tara. On second thought, maybe teamwork makes the dream work. We laughed together. The mood was infinitely better than it just was a few moments ago. We spent the rest of the night talking through the details of the plan, including what we'd do if the unexpected happened. One thing was for sure though, we weren't giving up on getting out of here. It all ends tomorrow.